How's everyone doing? Are we happy? Are we happy? Yeah, good. 68 straight days. Time to play some music for y'all. See what I just did? Y'all. Like that. You're half asleep, Kyra, already. Let me wake you up. Don't worry about it. Everything will wake up soon. Everything. Let's twist your brain around some jazz. We'll start there, okay? This is not just regular jazz. This is not regular jazz. This is not the usual square jazz. It's not the usual square jazz. Johnny two times. This is the shape of jazz to come. You're listening to some futuristic shit from 1959. Ornette Coleman for your ear holes. decent, right? One of the greatest jazz records to ever be made. Shook the foundations of jazz completely and made it a completely separate language. I loved it. Just like bebop to me. I love Ornette Coleman. This guy. Glad to have all of you here. Rob Martel is here. God damn. Rockabilly Rob is with us tonight. I like it. That usually makes me feel better. We got Gary Stephen Norman, the new dude. The whitest name in America. Gary Stephen Norman. You gotta throw Eugene and something else into it. Chad and Brad. Chad and Brad. Okay, he's got... And Keith. And Kevin. Everyone knows a Kevin, right? Everyone knows a fucking Kevin. On the football team. What an asshole. Yeah. So, I don't know where we're gonna go. But I'm super happy that you guys are here and we're going to have fun. St. Leonard Ronnie is here. God damn. Buonasera. We're going to have a good time. And we got Las Vegas represented by Keith Cowell too. Thing is when I see a whole bunch of different people, I see your musical tastes. And it immediately makes me start thinking about, okay, what records should I play to make these guys happy? You know what I mean? Gary Stephen Norman. What you got to do is, I'm playing something. Actually, I had it queued up before I saw that you were showing up, but I kind of noticed that your tastes are very FM radio. We gotta extend them shits a bit, just a little bit. No, a lot. Pretty soon you're gonna be asking me, "Hey Sam, play some Bob Seger." You fucking guys. What we're gonna do is that Genesis that we played yesterday made me think of Peter Gabriel era Genesis. But then if you remember, Kyra was saying that she prefers Phil Collins Genesis, which brought me to the Phil Collins Genesis that sounds like kind of Peter Gabriel Genesis. Those first records, he doesn't have that sound. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I'd play some of that for you. No, it wasn't Kyra. It was Sinead. It was Sinead that wanted the thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it because it was right here. And I don't know what I'm going to play next. I'll find something. Can I ask you a question, actually? This is for those who are a little bit, I don't know. Okay. Nelson, for example. Have you heard anything about this Perfume Genius record? The new Perfume Genius. The reason it is that I'm asking is because all the rags, Pitchfork, NME, and all of this are hailing it as some fucking grand piece of art. And I listened to it once. I have it here somewhere, and can't say I thought very much of it. I mean, after only one listen, but I'm just wondering if any of you listened to it and if I'm missing something. Okay, you see Keith Cowell right away. It's not as good as his last two. It's like, yeah, but everyone's fucking losing their shit over this new record. I mean, I listened to it. I was like, yeah, okay, so I thought maybe I'm missing something. All right, listen. Let's do some Genesis. Let's start there.
Smoke, she can turn you to stone, so you better start doing it right. Better start doing it right. You're halfway up and you're halfway down, and the pack on your back is turning you around. Throw it away, you don't need it up there. And remember, you don't look back. Whatever you do, better start doing it right. On your left and on your right, crosses are green, the crosses are blue. Your friends didn't make it through. Out of the night and out of the dark, into the fire and into the fight. Well, that's the way the heroes go. Oh, oh. To a cracking mother, blazing hot from molten rock, still down over the land. And the lava's the lover who licks your boots away. Yeah. You don't want to fall as well, but you better start the dance. Do you wanna dance with me? Better start doing it right. Music's playing, the notes are right, but your left foot first, that through into the light. The edge of this city is the edge of the world, and if you're gonna cross, better start doing it right. Better start doing it right. Better start doing it right. Let the drums begin.
I very much like this era of Genesis a lot. As a matter of fact, to me, this stuff is the precursor to the more atmospheric, what do you call it, post-rock stuff. You know, to me, this is a precursor. Take out all the crazy noodling, the guitar pyrotechnics, and just the instrumental wankery in general associated with prog rock. You add that uber emotional fucking crescendo, low high moments, and there you have post rock. You know what I'm talking about. Fucking Godspeed You Black Emperor. Listen, I like them. I have almost all their records. I love them. They're from here. They're from Montreal, but slow, 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 building, high, 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 crescendo, epic, 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 back, down, 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 slow, slow, slow. And you know what I'm saying? It kind of follows a formula. That doesn't take away from the fact that some of those bands really fucking crush it. But, there's a formula there. There's a formula there. And I invite you to expound on the topic, because I like talking about it. Where's our white boy? He wants to know. Sorry, man, I forgot what your three first names were. Let me guess. One of them has to be Brian. One of them has to be Brian. Everybody in the United States is called Brian. I know he's not a Biff. What else? Let me look for the names while I'm Gary Stephen Norman. There wasn't I was sure there was a Brian thrown in there somewhere. What is the theme for today? The theme for today is I don't know, man. At least the way I'm feeling right now is just outside the motherfucking norm. I want to go deep in my collection and just play weird shit for you. Or not necessarily weird, just stuff that you might not know. You might know it too, though. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't fucking know what the theme is. Leave me alone. How's that? That's what the theme is. The theme is leave Sam alone. Faccia the cats. I'm getting all fucking upset over here. So, what else do we do here? Who is listening from outside the United States? The three white names? The guy there? The three first names? Gary Stephen Norman. Sorry, it's going to take me a while there, dude. It's like I feel now I should have another name. Salvatore Sam Joseph Panacchio. I should just add shit to my name. You guys. My name is Salvatore LaFonda Panacchio. What's your middle name? LaFonda. So all of you could call me LaFonda. That's my stage name. That's my fucking stage name when I go up there on the stripper pole. La belle, la sexy, LaFonda. And I go on stage fucking twisting my testicles for you around the pole. That's my That's my new stage name, LaFonda. I decided. It makes me feel like it's a little exotic. You know what I'm saying? I like being exotic. What we're going to do is listen to some Gentle Giant. And then I'm going to start digging into other stuff. You see, Aaron O'Dell, Little Sinead. You already missed Genesis. You fucked everything up, Aaron. We just had an entire conversation without you. All right. So, Gentle Giant. Listen to this. This is good shit, too. The minute I switch the mic on and start talking to you guys, I have my drink and I get into like my routine. The entire world is perfect. It's just getting started that's difficult. But yeah, I just realized that. I feel myself doing the same familiar things all the time, you know, taking my mint, dropping the ice in my jam jar, pouring some Evan Williams in the glass, cracking open my beer, do the same fucking thing the first 30 minutes of the show are always spent the same way. There's a ritual to that. They're very much like the ritual of, putting a record on and dropping the needle on it. And I think I've become used to it and enjoy it. So, you see, was that interesting? Was it interesting to share these kind of things? I was thinking a little bit today about summer radio. Once upon a time, Montreal had a really great baseball team called the Expos. I know you guys know that. But I used to like going and watch the Expos, even though the Olympic Stadium's a big toilet. But one thing that I used to like and I have very fond memories of is I used to like listening to the ball games. And I did that a lot as a kid, right? AM, FM was still kind of transitioning a little bit during the 70s, but it's just I remember listening to my ball games on AM radio because Expos baseball used to show up on AM radio, and I remember just, it was kind of a little bit of a guilty pleasure because it's something I was doing when, I was 8 years old, 9 years old. And the ball games usually go until 10:30, and if there's extra innings, they go till past 11. So I remember very vividly spending time, until 11 o'clock at night listening to Dave Van Horn call the Expos games. And I remember just how much I liked that, and it wasn't just about the score. It was about the voice keeping me company throughout the thing. And I think that that's really what radio is. So just thinking about summer radio made me think of that. Keeping you company. I mean, we have another element, obviously, that wasn't possible during the 70s. We have this community, all of you here, that talk and make up this whole vibe. But it's essentially old radio, and I thought to myself, will you change how you listen as the summer goes on? Like, will you be taking the show out, let's say, to the porch, listening more outside? Because I think of that, and if I knew, for example, that, the summers were spent with the radio outside, obviously right now, the Bluetooth phone and the phone, the Bluetooth speaker and the phone, I should say. If I knew that a lot more of that was happening outside, I can imagine me changing the vibe. Simply because an evening outside, a summer evening, you want the show to sound a certain way. I wonder if I'm going to be a maniac even during the summer. I don't fucking know. What am I saying here? I don't know. I'm all confused. I'm trying to wax poetic. I'm trying to fucking lull you guys into believing that I'm somehow profound, when I'm basically just an imbecile, making it up as I go along. I got the records. I can play those. But most of what I say is verbal diarrhea. Don't you think I know that? You think I'm not fucking Socrates? Well, I'm vinyl Socrates. I'm Socrates. I'm vinyl Socrates. Fucking Aristotle, you understand? Salvatore Aristotle Pinocchio. Vinyl Aristotle. I'm not sure, but maybe the summer playlist will change a little. Because, I know winter, for example. Winter, the black metal comes out. The fucking darker shit comes out. The heavier industrial shit comes out. To me, all that heavier stuff comes out during the winter. And the summer tends to change a little. So we'll see how all of that goes. And I gotta hope that the last 5 minutes of my babbling was still interesting enough to listen to. You see? Hey, you want to become patron number 213? We lost a few. We don't cry. We forge ahead. Want to become patron number 213? If we hit 215, that would be the new record. 214 was the highest that we've had up to now. So hitting 215 would be the new record. At $2 a month, it should be able to happen. Patreon.com/VinylJunkies. 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 Become a patron, bitch. Who else sings it to you? Nobody, just me. Me and my sugar tits. Become a patron. Don't be fucking cheap. Cheap. Patreon. Alright. Nelson wanted the Rapture. I have the Rapture. I know that Nelson likes his sub pop. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to sub pop it for a bit. Okay? Okay. Thanks for being here. 41 watching, 19 likes. The numbers are not correspondent. You forgot to like the show. I don't care if you don't unlike the if you dislike the show. You could dislike the show too. What you should probably do though is go do something more interesting with your time. That's what I think. Do you have any can openers in your kitchen? Anywhere. I don't know, maybe can openers. You know can openers? An electric can opener works too. Do you have any of those? What I would like you to do is you need to find more interesting things to do than watch a show that you don't like. It's very important. So my suggestion is that just go get that can opener and shove it up your ass. Okay? Open up your intestines. So all the shit that you're made out of can tumble right out of your rectum. You understand? Use that can opener to open up your intestines, your lower intestine. You understand? It'll be more interesting than having to listen to my dumbass talk. So what I'm saying to you is, leave. You fucking loser. You're here and you don't even want to be here. Leave. You're a loser. You understand? Do you know what it means? You're a fucking loser. Loser! Loser. Anybody who does something that they don't like. Loser! Loser! You're a fucking loser. You understand? But can I tell you something? You want to be here. You cockknuckle. You think I don't know? You want to be here. You have nothing better to do. There's nothing in your life. You're fucking pathetic. You're pathetic. Go get yourself a fucking ramen. Go make yourself some fucking ramen pie. You merdayul. You fucking merdayul. You're a fucking merdayul. Do you know what that is? You understand? A merdayul in Italian is a guy who tastes shit for a living. That used to exist. Watch the other shows. We'll tell you all about it. You're a merdayul. You understand? You're a shit eater. You're a shit eater. Go do something with yourself. Play in the fucking traffic. Shove a can opener up your ass. Shove a can opener up your ass. Don't worry about it. I know. We gotta wait for you to take the cock out of there first. Take the dick out of your ass first, and then shove a can opener. Use that can opener. Shove your fist all the way in, all the way in, all the way. And what you do is you fucking just twist until all of your lower intestines, they all open up, and all that shit that you got inside you tumbles all over the floor, and you die in a pile of your own feces. Okay? In a pile of your own feces. I don't have any Edgar Broughton band. I can't help there. But that was fun. I like talking about you shoving a can opener up your ass. Can you do that? Can you do that? Take pictures, please. Just before you die. Just before you die. Please post it up on your Instagram. Tell us who you are. Because what it is that I want to do is I want to see you die in a pile of your own feces with a can opener up your ass. That's what I want to see. Because at the very least, you'd finally be doing something interesting with your time. You understand? Something more interesting than listen to the show. Do you follow what I'm doing? Do you follow what I'm doing? Merdayul. Merdayul. Do you follow? You fucking useless piece of fucking dung. Hey, did you? Hey, wait a second. Did you know I have the cure to gingivitis? Drink bleach. Your president says it's okay. He takes pills. Take those pills, please. I beg you. Tell me how much. Give me your address. I'll fucking send you the bleach direct. I'll send you a pimp cup. Okay, so you can die in style. Alright, what do you say? Send you a nice fucking thing of Javex? Would you do that? And then you shove a can opener up your ass and you fucking spill all your Javel, your fucking bleached turds all over the floor. All over the fucking floor. I want to see you die in a pile of your own bleached shit. That's what I want to see. Go drink bleach. Dick face. Protect yourself. Protect yourself against the gingivitis. Go get bleach. You moron. These fucking people. Now I have to play Can. No, I have to play Can. Now I have to play Can. He might not be wrong. He might not fucking be wrong. I didn't think about that. You see? This is one of those moments of kumbaya that we do in the show. Kumbaya, my lord! Kumbaya! Do you understand? Like that. Downvoter. You fucking shit stain of society. Go drink bleach, please. I beg you. I beg you. Die. Die. Go drink bleach. Post it on your Instagram. You in a puddle of your bleached shit. Let's listen to the rapture. Are you feeling the rapture? I'm feeling the fucking rapture. Do you feel the rapture? You better be feeling the rapture. You simple bitch. Simple bitch. Become a patron. Is this worth supporting? again. Send me a sign. Hook me, baby, one more time. Yeah, I used to love that song, Fuck Me, Baby, One More Time. That was an amazing song. I loved it. So good. The Rapture. That was a good pick. I liked that. You see? That was actually a lot heavier than I would have expected from The Rapture. Sometimes that's why you need to go deep in the record. Deep, like a can opener. You have to go at least as deep as a can opener. And that's where you discover the gold. And in this case, the bleached shit. And it's a different dynamic. But what we heard there from The Rapture, that wasn't deep. That was pure, unadulterated gold. That was the deep shit. Not the bleached shit. Not the same thing at all. You follow what I'm saying to you? Good. I'm glad that we're all on the same page. So, now I gotta pick out some songs. I have the next few songs. It looks like we're gonna be in a good place. We're gonna have some good fun together. Do you have any pie? Do you have any pie? Pie. Do you have any pie? In your fridge. No, not 3.14. Pie. Real fucking pie. Delicious. You know the delicious pie? Do you have any delicious pie in your fridge? Go get some. Do you have any Wolverine pie? Wolverine pie. Wolverine pie. Fucking Wolverine pie. Delicious. Fucking delicious. It's silky. It's fucking silky in the mouth. Wolverine pie. Do you have any? Go get yourself a slice. Go get a slice. Please. Enjoy the rest of this programming with a nice slice of Wolverine pie. Wolverine pie. Delicious. You heard that? That's my fucking lips smacking from Wolverine pie. It puts me in a good mood. You know why I need a piece of Wolverine pie? Because I just went to fucking Dickface's Instagram account and I saw him dead in a pile of his own bleached shit. I saved him from gingivitis and all of us from his stupidity. You understand? One less moron in the world. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful... One less moron. Do you understand? Of course you understand. I come here to teach things. And you are here... Thank you for learning. Thank you for learning. Vinyl Aristotle. Now, what do I play next? We got songs. We got albums. But what we're going to play is Comus. Have you ever heard of Comus? You will. Look at Comus. Look at this album cover. This is some of that weird 70s shit I was talking about. It's very sought after for originals. Like very, very sought after if you want an original. This is a reissue that was put out by Rise Above Records a while ago. And we're going to listen to a song called Drip Drip. That's the sound of the down voters. Just drip drip. It's the sound that's coming from his rectum after he destroyed his inner intestines with a can opener. So that's the sound. The drip drip that you hear while we're listening to this Comus song is the drip drip of his bleached feces leaking out of him for all of Instagram to see. Go find the fucking Tiger King. Go watch the Tiger King. You fucking useless merdayul. You're fucking useless. Do you know that you're useless? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. What? Nobody wants you here. You smell like feces and bleach. You smell like feces and bleach. We don't want you here. Okay? And that's just your breath. These fucking people. Stop going into the cat box and chewing on your cat's turds. Stop. That's the problem with your fucking breath.
between. Hanging, spinning off the mouth. This soft white flesh turns past me, slaked with blood. Your evil eyes more damning than a demon's curse. Your lovely body soon caked with mud. As I carry you to your grave, my arms your hearse. You stand before me, defenseless. You stare unchanging, silent, cold, intense, sears my brain. Drip, drip from your sagging lip. Liquid roll down your body's spread. Your soft breast glistens, your deep navel fountains. Your shadow of a chair, your shadow of a chair, your shadow of a chair, like a thing of glasses. Amongst the forest and secret, you were softly lost, your pale beauty enshrined by the sweet glade. Your body at peace, even the earth will fill the crack where entered my blade, where entered my blade. shall I cut you down? Yes, 'twould be a last physical communion. I'll be gentle, 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 I love you, I love you, I love you. Drip, drip from your sagging lip. Liquid roll down your body spread. Your soft breast glistens, your deep navel fountains. Your shadow over chair. Your shadow over chair. Your shadow over chair. Like a thing of a mountain, yeah. Drip, 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 drip. La 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 la.
So, that's what your asshole sounds like. When you drink bleach and you die, you shove a can opener up your ass and you leak feces from your fucking torn up rectum. You understand? That's what it sounds like. Drip, drip. Gary, we're all with you, man. Tornado warnings, eh? Well, it's funny, because I live out in Montreal, but I heard you say that, and I mean, it's cause for concern. I mean, if you're getting the warning signs and everything, it's cause for concern. And my immediate reaction was, what can I do? And I'll try to keep you interested, okay? I'll try to keep you company. You got this entire group of people here. We're all here to keep you company. And we'll be here for a while. You don't have to worry. We got you. And what I'm going to do is, I don't know, just do a regular show. Hopefully that should be good. So I'm going to play some more stuff for you. I'm going to play you something that's pretty much like Comus, but not as psychedelic, not as acid-drenched as this. Like, this is pretty fucked up, but it's still pretty acid-drenched. I don't have any REO Speedwagon. Dude, you fucking sound like my FM dial. It's not what I collect, man. I'm a weird dude. Although I gotta tell you, if I had high infidelity, heard it from a friend who, heard it from a friend who, heard it from another, you've been messing around, I will put that shit on in a second. I don't believe it, not for a minute. You're under the gun, so you make it on the run. I'd put that shit on in a second. Gary Stephen Norman, your tastes are fucking basic. You're a basic bitch. You're a basic FM bitch. We gotta make that record collection a little bit more interesting. I mean, what are you gonna ask for now? Fucking Tom Cockring? Life is a highway? What are you gonna ask for now? I don't want to work. I want to bang on the drum all day? This guy. I don't have gong, dude. I wish I had gong. Gong is something that I look for all the time. Flying teapot. I know all that shit. But I got something else, though. If you're looking along the prog stuff, that's and the weirdo prog stuff, tell me if you you'd be happy if I played you some Magma. Magma, some French prog, and it gets pretty out there. So tell me if that's a suitable alternative, and I can definitely play Magma for you. Joseph Delaney, that would be your call and your call only. And we're going to play some more music. Some stuff, like I said, less acid-drenched, but still kind of pretty stony folk music. From a band that went on to be called T-Rex. Before they were T-Rex, they were a duo called Tyrannosaurus Rex. We're going to listen to a song off a record that I would absolutely suggest if you like what you hear when I play it, called My People Were Fair and Had Sky in Their Hair, but now they're content to wear stars on their brows. Yes, the album is actually called that. So we're going to listen to something off of it. This is actually a double back record. The other side is the album Prophets, Seers, and Sages, The Angels of the Ages. So, you know, they had their head pretty far up their ass. But I don't know if you've ever seen some of this stuff, like footage of some of this Tyrannosaurus Rex stuff, but it's the bomb and well worth seeking out. So whenever it is that you see Tyrannosaurus Rex, know that that's T-Rex before it became T-Rex. You follow what I'm saying? Baruch, you got a lot of suggestions. You got a lot of suggestions. You want me to come to you there and, you know, do a private dance? Put something in my fucking G-string. See how much I jiggle. You follow what I'm telling you here? I'm working. I'm working, bitch. I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to. But if you're asking for 5 fucking songs within the span of an hour, I mean, buy a clue. Does that seem fair to you? It's fucking fair. I'm working. What do you think? I drive a fucking taxi? This is what I do. This is what I do. I tell people to shove can openers up their ass. Alright. Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Sitting all alone, looking at the throne of the one I used to love. Sitting all alone, looking in the stone of my lovely Inca love. Oh, la-da-goon, 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 la-da-goon. The huntress stands with peacock hands. She take me to where she
Kingsley Mole sat high on a windy knoll, his eyes consuming the silent midnight woods. He nuzzled his long moly snout deep inside the heart of a marigold, and let his molish imagination skip to and fro over sunken galleons and pirate pictures of rusted doubloons and deep-water cabins, stacked to the brim with musty muskets and goldfish gauntlets once worn by Henry Morgan. The lark awoke and doffed its plumed three-cornered hat to its own sleepy-eyed reflection. Then it hopped past the crested nest of the snoring cuckoo and flew off into the Lionel Lark morning looking for friend Mole. Mole was on a marigold come-down and sulkily scraped bluebeat rhythms with his ground-digging paw. "Yes," he whispered, "me and Li are going a-questing for the lily pond of foxnecks. Li'll know all the mapping, Jen." So the Mole, kneeling on the soft soil, said a morning prayer to Ra, not even caring if he dirtied his yellow Rupert trousers, because his molish mind knew that praying was special.
The crime. I live by a sea where to be was a thing of joy. People were fair in your sky to heaven now. They're content to a southern era.
You like that? I like that. I think something started happening here. My impression is that the Patreon app no longer tells you when somebody deletes their pledge. I'm just wondering, maybe it's the case, because we'd like to say thank you to patron number 212, but patron number 212 kind of changed, because it used to be one thing. We were up to 213. Well, we were up to 214, and then we went down to 212, and then we went back up to 213 with Justified Ancients of Mumu, who, besides becoming a new patron, came up with a fucking awesome name. Justified Ancients of Mumu. Whatever it is, I'm guessing that it's got some kind of connotation to a record that I might have, but never made the connection with. And even if I don't have the record, I absolutely want to know what Justified Ancients of Mumu is. And if it's your imagination, then you got a good imagination, because it sounds like some kind of long-lost prog song from some weirdos. You see, the KLF, I like that, dude. I like learning. Isn't that a great name, though? Isn't that a great fucking name for a patron? Welcome to the Justified Ancients of Mumu. I love you. Usually we do the... We refresh and it goes to 213, and we'd all say, welcome. Everybody say Justified Ancients of Mumu, welcome. From Scotland. Motherfuck. Very nice. I don't have any Bohansen. I don't have Lord of the Rings. I don't have any of that. I don't got any of it. I don't know I don't know music from your country very much. Honestly, I'm not sure I have any Scottish music. Highlands music? Maybe I do. I'm not sure. But not a whole lot of it, and probably nothing all that interesting. No, wait a second. I got Nazareth. Fucking got Nazareth. Nazareth rule. I've got Therapy. Aren't Therapy from Scotland? Yeah, they're awesome too. Okay, so I got some Scottish artists. Not a lot of them, though. So, welcome to Justified Ancients of Mumu. And whoever it is that we disappointed and had to leave, oh well. I'm sorry I offended you. You notice how 2 dislikes became 3 dislikes, and then all of a sudden it went down? I offended somebody. Maybe it's because I dared to say that I'm working. Hey, my wife. How was yesterday, dear? Oh, it was great. No, I didn't earn jack shit. But there was this one fucking guy, YouTube guy, $2 patron. He kept me busy all night long. He came up with 4 hours. He told me exactly what I should play on my show. Dude, you're in the fucking bar. That doesn't mean you get drinks for free. Capisce o no? I need to explain this to you. These fucking people. Ugh. People I hate you. I hate you. Do you know who Coven is? We're gonna listen to Coven. I don't know churches, dude. I'm always open to learning from you guys. You know it, and I buy records. I'm directly influenced by you guys. So let's do it. All right. Who knows Coven? Let's listen to some witchcraft rock.
13 cultists held a secret meeting, bringing powers of a darkness upon those who oppose them. The chief of the circle, known as Machias, drank the blood of a young baby offered unto him. They danced ecstatically, they orgied frantically. The demon had arisen from the circle on the floor. The chanting was much louder and more piercing than before.
They are seven, they are seven, seven are they. Out of the abyss they rise, when day sinks into darkness. Seven are they.
Coven in Charing Cross, Coven in Charing Cross. Soon a certain family living in the village would die one by one from the curse of the cult. The head of the family, a witch hunter named Mead, had burned their leader at the stake. Soon he'd regret his deed. Pain from devil's weevil, thirst and suffer till he'd show. The magic did take over and his soul did feel the roar. Incantations were still louder and more piercing than before.
Born in the bowels of the hills, evil ones, sowers of ills, setters of unseen snares, deaf to all pity, all prayers. Male they are not, female they are not. No wives have they known, no children begot. The fiends they are seven, disturbers of heaven. They are seven, they are seven, seven they are.
Coven in Charing Cross, Coven in Charing Cross. La da 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 da, 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 la da 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 da.
Good shit, right? I love Coven. These were records that were released, reissued in very limited quantities by Real Gone Music, who put out some really great but super eclectic stuff in very small runs simply because they don't want to get stuck with the records. They pay a lot for the licensing, so they don't want to get stuck with records, so they print only like 500 or 1,000 kind of things, small runs, and they sell out immediately. They sell out immediately, and I got to speak to the guys from Real Gone Music, and it seems like that's their plan. You know, for them, it's just put out different styles and get rid of them fast. You know, seems to work for them. I mean, I really like some of their stuff's not stuff I like, but I mean, you know, when you're releasing records by Coven, yeah, man, sign me up. I want that. It's a great record. It's a strange one, you know. On the other side, actually, there's an entire satanic mass, 13 minutes long. Yeah, this record features a satanic mass, like, and these people were like avowed Satanists and all this shit. Okay, so there's a 13-minute satanic mass on this thing, which I'm not gonna play. At one point, though, who knows? Not right now, that's for sure. Right now, I'm just trying to kind of get into my groove. Is all. We're having a good time, right? How's our white friend? Where's FM radio? You doing okay there? Hopefully you're in your basement, keeping safe. Sorry, dude, I can't remember your 3 white names, so can I call you just FM radio? If I can call you FM radio, I'll remember. So every time you hear me say FM radio, I'm talking about you, okay? I love having you here. We all love having you here. And, you know, I kind of get the impression that you know that we're fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? It's what we do. It's what we do. We have fun. Gary Stephen Norman, that's him. Radio FM. Radio FM. We're happy that you're safe, dude. We're going to keep you company. Promise. So, Delaney asked for Gong. And I told him I didn't have. FDO, believe it or not, I have the soundtrack to Basket Case. I have the soundtrack to Basket Case, yes. So, yeah, Delaney asked for Gong, which is a great, obscure, you know, one of the more obscure prog rock bands, but I don't have any. It's not like I haven't looked, it's just hasn't happened yet. But it's going to happen at some point, and yeah, Gong is absolutely one of those more obscure things that you want to pick up. It's great. Flying Teapot is a record that's been on my wish list since forever. You know what I'm saying? But because I didn't have any, I asked Delaney right back, hey, can I play you something that's kind of in the same vein, kind of in terms of, you know, the more obscure prog stuff? And I dropped the name Magma. He says he didn't know Magma. And, well, I think it's a suitable alternative. I have a feeling you might like it. Okay? And nice long song, too. You know the way prog goes, right? The songs tend to go, they stretch out kind of thing. So, smoke 'em if you got 'em, for sure. This is some French prog rock from an artist that I like quite a bit. The last song on this record is called Coltrane Sundia, which is a song which was... obviously a tribute to Coltrane, but these guys basically do themed albums, okay? So they create this entire iconography, this entire story that's pretty interesting. So when you hear what they're talking about here, they're actually describing these stories that the main guy, Christian Vander, actually created. So song 1, for example, Entering the Tomb of Eminette Ray, whoever that is. Orc Alarm, the second song. The people of Orc are marching upon us. The people are made of indescribable matter, which to the machines is what the machines are to man. The alarm is sounded. Orc Alarm, the people of Zul Wurtz are preparing for battle. You read this and you have no fucking idea what's going on. But it's like, god damn, it's cool. So I'm going to play you part 2 of this song. It's a nice long one. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll play another track for you, dude. As a matter of fact, I got another Magma album, Peterson, Hippie Matthew. I'll be glad to play it for you. Hey, listen, I've been kind of going back and forth on whether it is that I should talk about some stuff, and I gotta tell you that I'm gonna talk about it because I'm fed up, I'm pissed off, and it needs to be said. And you know what? The only thing that stopped me from saying some things sometimes is because I don't want you guys to misconstrue my meaning, okay? But ever since I started doing this as a job and I started going on every single day and I've made it clear to some people that it's like, look, man, guess what? I'm working here. I'm fucking working. I have a family to feed. What's not clear? Okay? When I was at my lowest, which happened just before Thanksgiving of last year, when I was at my lowest, what it is that I said was, you know what, I can't continue this way because my family's gonna fucking starve if I keep working 12 plus hour days so that you can enjoy this community for free. And I took all sorts of shit. I'm still taking shit. It's like, this guy's about the money. No, I'm not about the money, it's a job. When you do 12 hours of anything in a day, it's called a job. So a transition had to happen, and I think you guys know that I have a lot of discomfort about that, okay? I do. I have a lot of discomfort about it. And some of you, some have tried to work on that shame part of things. Not you guys, because you stepped up. All of you early guys, you stepped up. You had my back. Okay? And you understood, dude, what you do, it's fucking cool. I like it. Thank you for... Cool. So there's this reciprocation that winds up happening. But there's some people that think that just because shit is on fucking social media, that it should be for free, that I'm not working. And these fucking people, they make me nervous. They fucking make me fucking crazy. They make me crazy. Because I know, okay, I got some fucking guys that they've seen me fucking say, heartfelt plea, hey, you know what? I can't pay my fucking bills if I continue doing Vinyl Junkies for you. If you enjoy it, step up. $2 a month is enough. $2 a month is enough. And you know what? They go on for the next 6 fucking months and they take nothing. And I keep reminding them. Okay? Hey, do you like this or not? Because I see you fucking posting 3-4 times a day, every single day. So you're enjoying the breadsticks. You're enjoying the breadsticks. But all of a sudden, when I say it, your response is, yeah, what do you want? Like I'm begging. No, sir. You're in my motherfucking group. And you want to be there. And you're there every day. And you're posting 3-4 times a fucking day. And it's not worth $2 a month? To be ignored by that is fine by me. But don't come and fucking talk to me like I'm the customer service when I don't want you in my group anymore. Why don't I want you in my group? Because the sight of your posts remind me that you think I'm a bitch. That's why. Because you're here every fucking day, lined up at the restaurant right at the beginning, always waiting for the fucking breadsticks. Guess what? You're a fucking deadbeat. You're a squatter. Alright? And I need to get rid of those fucking squatters. That doesn't mean that I'm fucking stuck up on money. That's not what it means. What it means is that you're gonna treat my work with dignity. You wanna fucking enjoy my work? You wanna enjoy my 12 hours a day? You wanna get on my forum and it's because it's on Facebook that all of a sudden I'm not working? Hey, fuck you. Alright? Fuck you. I hope you're watching. You fucking cunt. I hope you're watching. Fuck you. $2 is the fucking bullshit line. Alright? $2. Everyone's got $2. So if you're on my forum every single day, 3 posts a day for 30 days, that's 90 posts. 90 posts ain't worth $2. Fuck you. Fuck you. Take your funky record collection. Go fuck yourself. Go to another Facebook group. What do I owe you? I don't owe you nothing. Nothing. I owe you fuck all. You understand? Get your funky ass out of my group. Get out of my face. What did you do to offend me? You treat me like a bitch. That's what you did. You're a fucking cheapskate. You're the kind of guy that goes to a fucking restaurant, orders $1,000 worth of food, and tips the waitress $10 because you're a fucking dirtbag. That's why I don't want you in my group. Fuck him. Fuck him. Misty wants to know why he was thrown out. Hey, Misty, why don't you get on? I'll fucking answer your question. Tell him to get on too. I'll answer his question too. I'll tell him straight to his face he's a deadbeat. That's what I'll tell him. Alright? Don't be fucking What? When you go to work, do you expect people to do it for free? When you're off the fucking clock and somebody else is asking you for something, that doesn't piss you off? What makes me different? The fact that I'm in my basement with records, that's what makes me different? Hey, relax. Alright? $2 a month, $5 a month, it counts. It fucking counts. It counts. Because it's the gesture, it's the bullshit line. And if you can't cross the bullshit line, you're a deadbeat. You're a fucking squatter. That's what you are. And that's why I don't want you around, because I hate deadbeats. I don't want them around. I don't want them around. Okay? And then when you come over here and you're $2, $5, and you spend the rest of the fucking 3 hours asking for this song and that song and that song and that song. Hey, you know what? What? You're $2, $5 a month. I'm here every single day. I do a show every day. That's 30 shows in a month. What? That's not worth your $5? I gotta fucking be your bitch even more? And just fucking read your comments one after another, after another, after another? Hey, step up if you want a drink. If you want a drink, I'll serve you. But pay for the fucking drink. Don't be a deadbeat. I don't know this. I don't know what the fuck people expect. These fucking... What do you think you're buying for $2? What are you buying for $2? I'm here every fucking night. What, it's not enough? Seriously. That's one thing that I'm fucking... When it comes to this, and I appreciate every one of you, understand that. Okay? It's just don't fucking push. Don't be an asshole. Don't be a fucking asshole. Whatever job you have, if your boss tells you, hey, you know what? Can you do these other two things? You know, be a bro. No, your boss isn't asking you to be a bro. Your boss is asking you to fucking work for free. He's treating you like shit. He's taking advantage of you is what he's doing. Alright? So, you know what? Maybe it's impolite for me to tell people that I don't want to be taken advantage of. Guess what? I'm going to be 50. 0 fucks given. I don't care. I'm happy to do this show. I like doing this show. Don't treat me like a bitch. I mean, how much fucking clearer can it be? You walk into a fucking strip joint. You're in the strip joint. What? When you buy a beer, you don't have to pay for it? You want the fucking stripper to come give you a fucking pole dance. You don't have to pay for that? Why doesn't she just fucking stand there and just she'll give you pole dances for the rest of the fucking night? I'm not gonna mention names. Janice is right. I'm not gonna mention names. But that's the shit I gotta deal with. And it pisses me off. When I got a fucking patron at $5 a month who fucking leaves and makes a fucking disgrace of himself. Leaving makes a complete fucking disgrace of himself for $5 a month. And then he goes back to my group, slinks back so that he can go eat the breadsticks again and get it for free again. Hey, you know what? I'm not your bitch. What do you think? Because you have a scumbag personality and because you don't recognize your own dirtbag behavior, I'm supposed to just stand there and take it? And when you give me the litany of excuses, I'm supposed to buy it? I'm supposed to pretend like one thing has anything to do with the other? No, you're a deadbeat. That's what it is. I don't like deadbeats. That's why I do this job. Because I'm fed up of dealing with shit people. I'm fed up of dealing with garbage. I don't like garbage people. You understand? I believe every person has dignity and you treat them with dignity. I'm busting my ass here to do this job. Don't come and fucking treat me like it's got no value. And then all of a sudden when you're not in the group, you come fucking asking, you come fucking private messaging me because you demand answers. Demand what? Demand what? When I told you I needed it, you didn't give me $2. Go fuck yourself. Alright? How clear can I be? Go fuck yourself. If I didn't have my values, I'd fucking spit your name out right now. You're a shitbag. That's why I don't want you in my group. Can I be any clearer? Now let me work. Work. Yeah, it's work. These fucking idiots. Gonzo Radio, baby. Gonzo Radio. I'm gonna fucking say it all the way through. Festivus. I don't hold shit back. Don't be a dirtbag. And I won't be either. Alright? Know that you're talking to somebody who prefers to give than to take. But when somebody's taking and taking and taking, don't expect me not to know that you're taking advantage of me. Fuck you. Go take advantage of someone else, you fucking skid mark. Can I be any clearer? Gonzo Radio, baby! These fucking shitbags. Here's some Black Widow for you. Fuck you!
soldier, think for a while.
Sorry.
About the next man whose life you steal. Imagine how his wife is gonna feel. Knowing he is not coming home again. Just so lonely now.
What just happened is that I lost a patron for my rant. Can I tell you something? That's the best fucking money I've ever spent. That was the best thing ever. I'm glad that I did. I'm glad. Don't do anything you don't want to do. Just show people some fucking dignity. Don't be a dickhead. Really, that's what it comes down to. I don't understand what they don't find clear. Dude, trust me, I don't give a fuck that you left. Leave. Make sure that you leave. Make sure that you leave another thumbs down. Like I don't care. Okay? And another thing that I want to make clear as well is do me a favor, all of you, and you know that I mean this. I can't possibly mean it more. Don't ever do what you can't. Don't. You don't have to. $2 is enough. I promise. But, you know, you have to be fucking... I don't understand some people. I don't understand. Honestly, this is exactly what it is. This is why it is that being 50 years old matters to me so much, because it's just, I'm in the middle of clearing out The fucking squatters. I'm in the middle of clearing out the fucking shit in my life. I don't want it anymore. Okay? I know that I treat people with dignity when I'm around, man. I try, always. I don't have a lot. You know, Evan, I'd like to talk about you if I can, please. Okay, Evan's cat is passing away. Number one, you should know, Evan, that I'll play anything for you. Anything. So you come up with something and I'll do that for you. You know it. You're my brother. He's seen me fucking grow this from the beginning. He's had me in his house. Whenever it is that you've heard me talk about the Tiny Tim Room, the Tiny Tim Room exists in Evan McWhirter's house. All right? He opened his home to me. He's helped me throughout this entire fucking journey. Now, I don't know, like, I'm building this. I don't have much. I haven't taken a single penny in salary because I can't. But when I went to LA for the first time, I stayed at Evan and Sunshine's house. Sunshine is his wife. Lovely people, really. Just that's why I love him as much as I do. The guy's my brother, you know. We went out to dinner. And it was a nice dinner. It was a fucking delicious Indian meal. Delicious. Number one, they drove me around. All right? I needed weed. They took me to the dispensary. I wanted to go see the fucking Lemmy statue. They took me around. We went on Sunset Strip. They did all of this stuff for me. What, you think I'm stupid? You think I don't know that it costs gas money to do all of this stuff? I know. But they did it. I offered to pay. They didn't want it. Then, on one of the last nights when I went to LA for the first time, they took me to an Indian restaurant and they introduced me to one of their friends. Pink Floyd, Lucifer, buddy, tell me what album it's on. I have a lot of Pink Floyd, so it's entirely possible. Okay, so Evan, if I got it, tell me the album. I will definitely dig it up. Okay, so look, the first time I went to LA, one of the last days, they introduced me to one of their friends, and we went out for some Indian food, some delicious Indian food. It was fucking phenomenal. No, Sam, it's on me. It's like, no, it doesn't have to be on you. It's on me. Okay. I never forgot that shit. The next time I went, or the next couple of times, we went out and we went to a dinner. Now, Sam, let's just split this. It's like, fuck no. Fuck no. What do you think? You think that just because the last time you did something kind for me was a year ago that I forgot about it? No, I didn't forget shit. All right? And I never use the fact that I don't have much as an excuse to fucking treat people, to take advantage of people's good natures. I don't do that. So I stepped up and I paid because I wanted to. I knew I didn't have to. I saw the door out. I saw the way out. They were absolutely willing to pay their share. I had the way out. I never took it because it's not fair. Because at that point, you're taking advantage of their friendship. When I went to Nelson's house, for all of you guys, Nelson, I've told you Nelson's my brother. Because when I went to his house, let me tell you something. I fucking ate like I never ate before. This guy is a mohan with a lot of things. He's got those fucking chicharrone eyelids. But one thing, he's a fucking master when it comes to food. He just knows how to make food. He's like Rain Man. What, you think I don't fucking know how much it costs for fucking rack of rib? The guy's putting all this shit on the table. I told him, dude, I'll pay for this. I'll pay for part of this. No fucking problem. I want to. It's like, no. No. He didn't want. I mean, you don't have to have me in your house. What, so I can be an extra expense for 3 days? No. You don't have to do that. And I didn't take that for granted. And I mean, it's pretty clear, obviously, if I'm staying at a friend's house, it's because I don't have very much. So I'm trying to save money where I can. But you know what? I never took advantage of that. I always said, hey, you know what? I'm here. I want to do my part. And I did. I insisted on paying a bunch of beer and that kind. But it's just, you always show. You always show back. Okay? You try as much as possible to give more than you receive. You know what you wind up running into? You wind up running into two types of people. You wind up running into people that see that as an opportunity to get by. Okay? So they're always the ones that disappear to the fucking bathroom when the bill comes up, and you know them. Everybody knows these types. They go to the party, and they start fucking drinking other people's... You know these types, the fucking skid marks. And then you got the type that always acknowledge what it is that you do. And the way they do it is they take your act of kindness and they try to do even more for you. Because they know that when the fucking shoe is on the other foot, you never drop them. And you give it back. That's friendship to me. That's friendship to me, man. I can't begin to tell you how very important that shit is to me. Acts of kindness really matter. And it's when you're down, all right, that you see the people who are there for you. But you also see the people that are not there for you. So, thanks for being there for me. And just know, this is not something that I'm just saying, okay? We can go down to 200 patrons. What the fuck do you want from me? If I gotta lose 11 bad patrons, I'm good with that. If I gotta lose 11 patrons that don't understand where I'm coming from, then that's fine. That's entirely fine, because nobody owes anybody anything. Just a question of treating people nicely. It's a question of human dignity. It's a question of all of this stuff that matters. These things do matter. Community matters, okay? People somehow think that just because you render a service, it's nothing. You can get it for free. These people are shit, okay? These people are shit. So, sorry, man. I'm at the point in my life where it's just, I don't want that anymore. I don't want to be around those people. I don't respect that, okay? And I'm allowed not to respect it, not because I'm on the service side of things, but because I've always been that way. And I've never behaved that way. So, wait a second. If I hold myself to that standard, why should I hold you to a lesser standard? Simple as that. You understand? I'm not doing this because I'm looking to be a millionaire. I'm not doing this for that reason. I'm doing this because I want community. Because I want it. So when somebody like Johnny Campbell tells me, you know what, Sam, I wish you all the success in the world, and I see that you're going somewhere with this, I'm going to try to fix this, okay? Just give me a second. Because we're singing after this, if you don't mind. Okay, I hope I fixed it. Just jiggle the wire. So when I see somebody like Johnny Campbell, who comes out and leaves a message with his fucking shitty-ass microphone that you don't understand the word, when you do understand 2 words that he says, he's getting a new mic. Why? Because he wants to talk in our community. It's a beautiful thing. When you have somebody like that who says, you know what, Sam, I can see what you're doing and I can see how it's going to be bigger. I understand the attraction of it. I just know that I'm not that guy. I know that for me, the intimate feeling, the feeling of family, the feeling like you know the people you're talking to is very important. So it's like, I know myself well enough to know that I'm out if that goes away. You see, for me, I would rather break my back. I'd rather fucking bend over backwards to make sure that I satisfy somebody like Johnny than grow by 100 patrons. I absolutely don't care if you believe me or not. I don't. I got nothing to prove to you. But I know what my values are. I know what matters to me. And I'm never going to put $1 over what matters. I'm never going to put $1 over people. I'm never going to put $1 over what got me here in the first place. You don't do that. Because then you're not doing it for the same reasons anymore. You can't do things for money. There's no fucking honor in doing things for money. But you got to pay your bills. So you don't play with that either. You don't take advantage of a person's true good nature. You don't. You just don't. Because if you do, you're a scumbag. So, you know what, man? Bring it down to 210. I got no fucking problem. On the other hand, what it is that I'm hoping, and it will have been worth it, you know. It will have been worth it if you come out and you see 212. Because somebody understood it and bought in and understood why. Evan, I'm coming to you, man. What it is that I'm trying to say to you is just much love. Much love to all of you. I don't take any of you for granted, really. Evan, anything you want. Okay, I'm reading the comments right now. Pink Floyd Lucifer is what you asked for. So let me see if we found out where it is that we can get this. Anybody can tell me album. Help me out. Delaney, are you around to help me out for this one? Look, I got a song lined up anyway, okay, but we're with you, dude. And I absolutely know how much cats mean to both you and Sunshine. So my heart goes out to you. My cat is my favorite fucking animal in the world. It's just I would be devastated without him. So I get it. I think I have Piper in the at the gates of dawn, but I got you. Always. And I promise I'll never fucking take advantage of you guys. Never. Never. Don't ever do what you can't. Just be good to each other. We got a short time on Earth. Just treat each other with dignity. You know? Listen, I need to sing. Evan, we're going to sing for your cat. What was your cat's name? You had a few when I came, and it sounded like you got yourself a whole bunch of other cats, too. I want to get another cat. My wife would kill me if I brought another cat in the house, but I want another cat for Anthrax. But what was your cat's name, Evan? I'd like to do it proper. So, we're with you, man, as pet lovers. So many of us. I mean, you join the Zoom and you just see how many people have cats and dogs. Falker. I'm going to sing for Falker, and I wanted to know the name because it's important. All right? My heart goes out to you. I'd be crying like a little bitch if I lost my furry friend. I would. So I get it. Let's exercise some demons. What do you say? I need it. I really need it, and we'll sing real fucking loud to uplift Evan, and we'll sing real fucking loud for Falkor. So, this is for all of you. I love you guys. I love you, Evan. All right? Sing!
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces and knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done." Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he'd finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette, faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em, when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to hold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the deal is done.
That felt good. I hope you enjoyed that, Evan. I know that if it was me in your position, I'd be fucking crying my eyes out. You don't have to. It's just I know me. We get you. Evan, of course, I don't have Piper. I got obscured by clouds. I got the other one of the old ones. What's the one with all the fucking space? I got that one. You'd have to pick another record. You can pick 2 records, dude. I want you to feel good. What's the other one? What's the 2 first albums? There's Piper at this Saucer Full of Secrets. That's the one. I have Saucer Full of Secrets. And it's funny how things happen, right? This, by the way, was not expected. I just want you to be clear. And it's not necessary. And you guys, if anything, I'm telling you that you can go back. Please do. All right? But 2 of you fucking doubled your pledge. I see you, Delaney. I see you. Martel, fucking Rockabilly Rob. I see you. You don't have to do that. I'm not looking for that. It's just, I mean, I'm glad that, you know, what I say speaks to you, because it has to. Because if I just do what these people talk about, I can't even fucking provide for my family. I mean, what? That's good? And these people are over there, oh yeah, well, just keep eating the fucking breadsticks. Keep eating them. I don't understand people. I don't fucking get people. Cheap is cheap. Do I have the Cats musical? Dude, I have it somewhere. I can't dig it out. I don't have the Cats musical with me here. Fucking Evan's got some weird taste, so expect this to get interesting. The thing is that a lot of the stuff that I played up to now is stuff that Evan likes. I know his taste is, so we're kind of in it. Chris Waxman, nothing is lost, everything is transformed. Yes, sir. Never ending story, you got it. Definitely. You need another one to get you by, Evan? You let me know. We'll play you another song. I'll play you another song. You're my boy. All right? And community means that we uplift those who need it. So, we got you. Our buddy there, FM radio, we got you. All right? We got you. This is why we do radio like this. This is what, I mean, sure, the gonzo part of this, involves me fucking speaking straight, fucking being brutal, sometimes in my honesty. And you don't have to agree. I don't care if you agree. What it is that I'm doing is I'm giving you my perspective. But the beautiful part about this is that this community actually works. We uplift each other. All right? Why? I asked for your cat's name because we all want to know your cat's name. We all get it. We want to make you feel good. That's community, man. It's a beautiful thing. And I believe in it. And it's not going to be people who don't understand what that is that's going to destroy that. What I'm going to keep doing is I'm going to keep busting my ass to find the ones that do understand community. That's what the trick is. Fact is, not everyone understands it. Sometimes I think you need to suffer in order to understand empathy, to understand need. Okay? I don't understand people who turn their backs on others. I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those days. But yeah, look, I can tell you, I've mentioned it before. It's been a theme over a couple of shows. It's just, you remember how it is that I mentioned pregnant women or and how they nest? It's kind of, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just clearing my shit out, man. I'm clearing my shit out. I don't want headaches in my life. I don't want people who I don't respect. It's just, I don't want it, man. I want to live the rest of my life feeling love. And I want to live the rest of my life loving others. I want to know that I gave everything, but I want to know that I didn't give everything and attracted a bunch of people who'd fucking rape me if they had the first chance. That's not what I'm looking for. I want to give something to people who deserve it. I want to give something to something bigger. I want to contribute towards something bigger. That's what this is. Okay? Some people, they see community picnic and what it is they see is free hot dogs. All right? Those people don't understand what community is. But community, just the sense of community, unfortunately, means that it's just, you have to open your door. You have to. You have to show community to everybody. The only time that you start seeing, okay, well, that guy's a dirtbag. That guy's like, that guy's a skid mark. That guy doesn't see community picnic. What he sees is free hot dogs. The only way that you find that out is you have to give somebody a chance to reveal that about themselves. You can't assume that that's what it is. Okay? Because some people don't have it. Just like the hot dog truck that I've spoken about before. When I didn't have it, I knew where I could get a free hot dog and a drink. And what stopped me wasn't just pride. What stopped me was that I knew that it's just, I can't let myself go. I can't. I gotta stop myself from going low. So, I scrounged in my couch looking for 59 cents for a box of Kraft dinner instead of going and get a hot dog that I knew. I knew I could get 2 hot dogs and a drink like that. Lickety split. It was a block's walk away. But you can't. Because you have to maintain. You have to, when you need it, it's one thing. But it's just, you have to always try. And it's only after a while, it's only by giving people a chance and by opening your heart and your spirit to others, to the way it is that you see things, to this idea of community, that you see who the scumbags are. You see who the people that don't understand community picnic, all they see when they see community picnic is free hot dogs. Okay? And the only time that happens is if they do it more than once. They do it over and over and over and over again. They keep coming to the barbecue. They keep eating the hot dogs. They keep getting a can of Coke from this person. They keep chatting this person up. They keep doing it, but they never bring anything for themselves. They never bring anything for others. They might bring for themselves maybe, but they never bring for others. That tells you something about the spirit of the person. So what are you supposed to do when you see that clearly? When you see that clearly, you're supposed to act like it's not there? You're supposed to just stay polite? Maybe. Not my answer. Not my answer. I'm going to tell you. And we're going to be straight. And I expect the same back. Okay? Seems right to me. Tiernan says, you'll miss your dad when he passes, but God, you don't want to be around him right now. No, dude, listen, I get it. I had no relationship with my parents either. Sometimes you got to make hard choices because sometimes you got to survive. You have to take care of you. All right? You have to take care of you, but taking care of you doesn't necessarily mean you have to be selfish. Because there are some people that understand that you can take care of you, but you can do it together. If I have 1 beer and there's 3 people, I drink this shit with 3 people. If you got germs on your mind, then we pour it in 3 glasses. I don't drink this shit all by myself. I don't do that. If it's 2 people, then you split the beer. If I got 10 cents, then I split it with you. You can't explain that to somebody who's always looking to fucking get everything, who's trying to get all the fucking chips, trying to get all the properties on the Monopoly board, because it's just those people are never going to understand. So, all you can do is you can try to live your life in the way that you see fit. If you're not hurting anybody, that's it. But you got to look out for yourself. So Tiernan, everybody here understands complex relationships. All right? When my mom died, I didn't know her. So I understand complex relationships. But I know why I made the decisions that I made. And I know I sleep at night. Because you have to take care of yourself. So take care of yourself. And sometimes taking care of yourself means you got to cut other stuff out. Doesn't mean the struggle's gone. It just means you got to cut the other stuff out. But be kind to others. Don't look out only for yourself, because if you look out only for yourself, don't fucking come and scream at me when I notice that that's who you are. If that's who you are, I don't want to be around you. I don't. All right? Because when I'm starving, I want to know that somebody will fucking come out and say, hey, you want to come get a meal? Because that's what I do. So if I hold myself to that standard, why should I accept any lower standard around me? Does that make sense? 50 years old, man. Time to clean out the fucking closet. So, if these ideas don't resonate with you, my suggestion is that you should leave and not become a patron. Like, seriously, this is not for you. I don't want it. I don't want it unless you want to give it. That's it. And if you don't have it, then I definitely don't want it. Okay? But everyone's got $2. $2 is the bullshit line. Let's be honest. I'm going to read these comments and try to catch up. Neverending Story is definitely coming up. I should tell you that I can't stretch the show too much because I did get one warning message, so at least in terms of longer songs. But I'll go as long as I can, though. Okay, so I'm not going to stick to the 3 hours. I love you guys. I want to give you as much as I can. Period. So, here's some can.
So much of hair, when I so much of hair, when I so much of hair, I was born, I was there, I was born, I was there, when I so much of hair, when I so much of hair, when I so much of hair, I was born, I was there, I was born, I was there. I'm gonna give my despair. I'm gonna give my despair. I'm gonna give my despair. When I saw skies are red, when I saw skies are red, when I saw skies are red, I was born and I was there.
Yeah. One of my favorite Can songs, but I guess that's not saying a whole lot because Can is pretty fantastic. So check this, man. Let me read this to you. Okay? This guy has been part of the group for years. Years. 3-4 times a day. Those of you that are in the Vinyl Junkies group, you might even know who the fuck he is. Just by me saying this, you know. 3-4 times a day, all the time. I've asked him for support. $2 a month, it's fine. You don't need a lot. Sam, I can't do it. I'm working 3 jobs. I can't. Another time when I asked him, he actually got upset with me. What do you want? He tells me. It's like, excuse me, am I bothering you? Wait a second. Let me get this straight. You're telling me what I want because you've been in my group 3 times a day, every single day for the past I don't know how many years, and I'm telling you that I am in need. And that your $2 would be a gesture that would mean a lot to me, and your answer to me is, what do you want, when I circle back about it? This has been going on for 6 months. This is not 1 day. This is not 1 month. This is 6 fucking months. Same thing all the time. So I sent him a message last week. Hey, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say his name. Hey, let's call him Fuckface, because that's what he is. It's Sam from VJ. Please let me know if I've earned your support yet. This is exactly my message. I'm reading it to you verbatim. Please let me know if I've earned your support yet. It's very hard work, but maybe it's not worth supporting, in your view. It'd be nice to know. Thanks. So in other words, it's like, listen, I'm not telling you that it's worth anything to you, but you seem to like it. You're there all the fucking time. No response. No response. He ignored it. No fucking response. Now, if it was 1 day, hey, people got things to do. But I know he saw it because you can see on Facebook who sees the messages and who doesn't. So he saw it and ignored it for 5 days or 7 days or something like that. Now, this guy's been getting me on my nerves for a good while because it's just I feel taken advantage of. That's why. Okay? Because when you let people understand, you know what, I don't have fucking money to feed my family. I gotta fucking shut this down. If it means something to you, then you gotta support me. Because that's what it was. You guys, the video's still up if you're interested in finding out where I was and where we were at Thanksgiving this time. Alright? I was thinking I might have to get myself a regular fucking job because I can't do this anymore. I can't just keep giving shit away for free because other people think it's on Facebook. So, you know, it's just... So it started there. 6 months of this. I ask him, pretty clear, right? I mean, you tell me, is there anything offensive about this after 6 months? After 6 months, eh? 6 months. Hey, Jason, it's... fuck, I said his name. Prick. It's Sam from VJ. Please let me know if I've earned your support yet. It's not very hard. It's very hard work, but maybe it's not worth supporting in your view. It'd be nice to know. Thanks. Seems like a pretty okay message. Basically, it's like, make a decision. All right? You know what I'm asking. You're there all the time. You're there 3-4 times a night. Every night. It's not worth $2 a month to you? It's the gesture. It's the gesture. So for 6 months straight, there's no gesture. You've actually given me attitude when I've circled back for $2, for $2 fucking dollars. You've actually given me attitude. And then when I remove you from my group, all of a sudden I start getting a fucking litany of messages. Hey, strange, I cannot get into the VJ Facebook group today. Is anyone reporting issues? So you ignore it. It's like, dude, no, you don't get it. You don't get it. You're a fucking squatter. All right? You're a fucking scumbag. You enjoy what I do and you like what I do and you depend on what I do. It gives you something because you're there 3-4 times a night every night. So it has value to you. You just don't want to. You just don't want to support it. You want it for free. Well, guess what? Vinyl Junkies is a private group, and I don't want to give it to you for free. And I don't owe you any fucking explanation. Just the way you don't owe me $2, I don't owe you any explanation, and I don't owe you a group. But I didn't say any of that. I just stayed quiet. And from there, more messages. Another message. Fucking 10:30. So just recently, why was it removed? I never broke a single rule. Seriously, because you're a scumbag. That's why. Because you're a fucking dirtbag, and every time I see your posts, I feel like punching you in the fucking face. Because you're using me. And because you have no sense of community, that's why. And because when you knew that I was down on my luck, you fucking walked over me and you just kept taking what was free. That's why. Because I don't respect you. Can the answer be any clearer? One of his friends asked why I threw him out. I told this friend, listen to the show if you want the answer. This is your answer. That's why. Because your friend is a dirtbag. Alright? Your friend doesn't have my back. Your friend will never have my back. Your friend wants me as long as he can get something for it for free. That's why. That's why I don't want him around. I have no respect for people like that. Can I be any clearer? Am I clear? If he's not listening, tell him to go fuck himself. If he's listening, hey, dickhead, go fuck yourself. You're a shitty human being. Make sure you tip your waitress when you go to a bar, you cheap fuck. I fucking hate people like that. I'm not gonna fucking turn 50 and have people like that around. So what am I doing? I'm clearing the squatters out. I don't want you around. And if you come back and you become patron number 213 with your $2 a month, guess what? I'm gonna refund it. Because at this point, all you're doing is you're buying something that you were trying to get for free for $2 now. You're still not getting it and you're still not understanding the value of community. So I don't want your $2, I don't want your $5, I don't want your $10. I don't want anything. You know what I want? I want never to see you again. That's what I want. I don't want to see you around anymore because people like you disgust me. Is the answer clear? Is it clear? Now you know where I stand, don't you? Now you can make your decision. Is it worth supporting or not? Am I wrong? Am I doing this just for money? Or is what I'm saying somehow fundamentally correct? Seriously, when there's shit in your life, you gotta say fuck you sometimes. Get the fuck out of here. You're gonna fucking come in my place and you're gonna squat? Get the fuck out of here. You fucking cheapskate. I fucking hate people like that. Here's your song, Evan. Full of agita, but you know I love you. And you know that I can fucking turn on a dime and start expressing love the minute after I get upset this way. Gonzo Radio. You had my back, Evan. You didn't even know what was in it for you, but you had my back. You're filthy 50. Everyone that's in the filthy 50, guess what? They stepped up just because they wanted to have my back. They didn't know what they were getting in return. Because none of this was built yet. This community, this entire thing that we do here, that we talk, we have this community, none of this was built yet. We're building it one at a time. Okay? We're doing it now. But you guys have watched me build this, make mistakes, fuck around, get uncomfortable about things, try to find a good way to do this properly, with dignity and respect, while taking into account that maybe not everybody has a whole lot of money. So fucking what? You don't need to have a whole lot of money. You don't. Not to have self-respect. Money doesn't make you who you are. Alright? $2 a month is a gesture of support, nothing more. And you're welcome here. Always welcome here. All 30 days. And the group is welcome to you. And the Facebook group that we have aside for you, that's welcome to you. That's free. That's yours. And the discounts are yours. The Zoom is yours. What? Doesn't cost money to do all of this stuff? This shit stain who's here all the time, 3-4 times a day, every day, he seems not to worry about that. And then all of a sudden he's even asking me, he's going to the customer service, he's calling the customer service and asking what the problem is, and he's not a customer. These fucking guys, you know where you gotta send them. You know where you gotta send them. And understand something about me. Understand one thing. I promise, if this guy was in front of me, I'd fucking waste him right to his face. I'd waste him to his face. Okay? Because I can't fucking keep that shit inside anymore. Alright? There are people that are fundamentally garbage inside. They're garbage. They don't see beyond their own assholes. It doesn't mean I gotta deal with them. There's billions of people on this earth. I don't need to pay attention to all of them. So I'm gonna pay attention to the ones that make me happy and that understand where I'm coming from and actually appreciate it, rather than take advantage of it. Does that make sense? It makes sense. It's the never-ending story. Falkor. Hail! We're with you, Falkor. And we're with you, Evan. And we're with you, FM dude. Keep safe. And if you love somebody, show them. And if you can't be around somebody because it's too complicated, because it hurts you, then take care of yourself. Maybe I'm talking for nothing. Maybe not. Don't care what you think. Promise, don't care what you think.
Turn around, look at what you see in her face, the mirror of your dream. Make believe I'm everywhere, hidden in the light. Written on the pages is the answer to a never-ending story. Reach the stars, fly a fantasy, dream a dream, and what you see will be. Rhymes that keep their secrets will unfold behind the clouds. There upon the rainbow is the answer to a never-ending story. Show no fear, for she may fade away. In your hands, the birth of a new day. Rhymes that keep their secrets will unfold behind the clouds. And there upon the rainbow is the answer to a never-ending story. Never-ending story. Never-ending story. Never-ending
Can I tell you what it is that... I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to say it again because it bears mentioning. Do you know why it is that I like Janice as much as I like Janice? Number one, because she speaks straight. So when something bothered her, she let me know. She earned my respect immediately. She made me uncomfortable. She had the balls. She had the fucking balls to make things uncomfortable because she needed to stand up for herself. I respect that. That's where we're better now than we ever have been. But the first thing that she ever did, and I remember, it was during that fucking meal of ribs that we had that Nelson made. He made two types of ribs. The saucy ribs, which a few days ago he called, the ribs for the kids. So he was kind of laughing at the fact that I like the ribs with the sauce. And then the ribs with the rub. That's supposed to be for the adults. I guess I like the kid stuff. But we were having that meal, and at one point she had talked about, she's the eldest of 8 children. So she kind of always played a little bit of the mommy role, had to look out for her, brothers and sisters and stuff like that. And she just said something that caught my attention immediately, was that she told all of her family, is like, look, man, when you're down on your luck, the door's open here. You're never alone. Don't ever think that you're alone, because I'm there. And if we got to work it out, then we'll do something to work it out. Because what that made me feel is it took me right back when I needed someone like that in my life. It takes me back to that night when I contemplated getting the hot dog at the hot dog truck for free. Because I know that this person, for saying something like that, a person like that would make me a meal if I needed it. They wouldn't put me down for being poor. So, what do you think my feeling is if they ever need anything? What do you think what do you think it is? Exactly. Being decent. Being decent is the most important. The Goodwill Bank is the most important bank account you'll ever have. Okay? It's the most important bank account you'll ever have. Doing good for others. You know why I like Nelson? No idea. Because he's the same way. When I was down on my luck, he stepped up. And one of the things he said that I'm never going to forget, you fucking chicharoni cunt face. I'm never going to forget it. But the thing that he said to me when he saw all of this happening and he saw people turn on me is, you know what? Guess what? You shouldn't be worrying about these people because those people are not your friends, my friend. That's what he said. So, you ever see me give you trouble if you're buying your records elsewhere? No. You should support your independent record store. I'm not trying to take all the fucking marbles. I don't want all the marbles. I don't want them. I just want to be able to do what I do with dignity. So, here's to dignity. And to those who don't understand any of this, I'll let Ice Cube tell you.
Yeah. Got him now. Hey, Q. Q, boy. What's up? Get your ass up. Time to go. You going for a little walk. Close 7. Hey, man. Hey, man. What? I never did like you. Open it up. Strap him in. Alright. Calm down. You got any last words?
Yeah, I got some last words. Fuck all y'all.
Switch.
Was America willing to maintain order, no matter what the cost?
I heard payback's a motherfucking nigga. That's why I'm sick of getting treated like a goddamn stepchild. Fuck a punk cause I ain't him. You gotta deal with the 9-double-M. The day's coming that you all hate. Just think if niggas decide to retaliate and try to keep me from running up. I never tell you to get down, it's all about coming up. So what they do, go and ban the AK. My shit wasn't registered any fucking way. So you better duck away, run and hide out. When I'm rolling real slow and the lights out, cause I'm about to fuck up the program. Shooting out the window of a drop top pro-ham. Well, I'm shooting, let's see who drop. The police, the media, suckers that win pop. And motherfuckers that say they too black. Put them overseas, they be begging to come back. They say we promote gangs and drugs. You wanna sweep a nigga like me up under the rug. Kicking shit, call street knowledge. Why more niggas in the pen than in college? And cause of that line, I might be your cellmate. That's from the nigga you love to hate. Fuck you, Ice Cube. Yeah, haha. It's the nigga you love to hate. Fuck you, Ice Cube. Hey, yo, baby, your mother warned you about me. It's the nigga you love to hate. Yo, you ain't doing nothing positive. Yo, you ain't doing nothing positive, brother. What you gotta say for yourself? Once again, this song, the motherfucking psycho. Ice Cube, the bitch killer, cat killer. Yo, running through the line like voters, no pot to piss in. I put my fist in. Now who do you love to hate? Cause I talk shit and down to 8 ball, cause I don't break. You're begging, I fall off. The cross to the hit. Cause yo, if I look and see another brother on the video trying to outdance each other, I'ma tell T-Bone to pass the bottle. And don't give me that shit about role model. It ain't wise to chastise and preach. Just open the eyes of each. Cause laws are made to be broken up. What niggas need to do is start loking up and build more and phone. They self in the shape of the nigga you love to hate.
Don't try to apprehend him.
You got me? In other words, if people hate you for the wrong reasons, fuck them. Fuck them. I promise they don't care about you. No one's removing your comments, Nelson. I don't think anyone's removing your comments. Why would we? We're big boys. We don't swear. We swear. I mean, unless you're being an asshole to somebody else, but that's not you. So, I don't know what the deal is, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. No one's been throwing you out, bro. Look, to me, it's really important to reset balance. So, I blasted because I needed to blast. Okay? I promise. Make no fucking mistake. That's how I feel. That said, one thing that's gone through my mind a lot over the last week is just how kind you guys have been, how much you've been supportive of the show. And my feeling right now where it is what can I do for these people? What can I do more? And I'm still thinking about it. I got you all on my mind. Okay, so I got to give back one way or another. I don't know how yet. I don't know how that's going to... it's just... for me, I like my balance sheet to be in the positive when it comes to the goodwill bank. That's not you guys. That's me. It's the way it's got to be. So what it is that I'm saying to you is that we've been getting bothered by the copyright police. So there's a bunch of copyright which just disappeared right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on again at midnight, and I'll give you a couple more hours just because I want to do it. All right? And you don't have to fucking pay me for it. You don't got to do nothing. It's just I want to. Because I want to give back. Because I have to feel good about myself. That's why I need to do it. That's why I need to do it. This is not guilt. This is me having to feel good about myself and knowing that I gave you everything. I haven't had a meal. I don't even eat with my fucking family anymore. Because I'm tired all the time. So, just... I'll be back. All right? And you can look for the show. It's an extra show. And I mean, if you want it, then good. Yeah, there's no fucking editing, dude. There's no editing. Doesn't matter if you can't stay up at Andy Short Bus. What you need to know is that I'd do it for you. And I'd play your Zappa for you. So, as much as I'm a bitch about, pay me as a stripper, and I'm a bitch about it because I'm working, that doesn't mean that I don't want to give back. And sometimes I want to give back. So, this is me giving back, and Andrew Shortbus, I hope that you understand the gesture, even if you can't be here, because if you were there, then I'd play some Zappa for you. You understand? It's got to go both ways, because if it goes only one way, you lose respect. So, expect me back in just a bit. Let me play you a good track off a Bollywood soundtrack, an old thing. So, you enjoy it.
पे नंद लाल छेड़ गए हसी हाँ मोहे पन घट हाँ मोहे पन घट पे नंदलाल छेड़ गयो रे मोहे पन घट पे
So check it. That'll be the last one for now. But that's only because we're going to do this all over again. I'm going to give you another couple hours tonight, okay? Give me a bit of time to get some food, smoke a joint, and just kind of chill out a bit. I need to decompress. Hopefully you guys are cool with me dropping the lights and playing something chill. I'm open to your requests. You know, and if those of you want to be here, then vibe with me, and we'll try to avoid the copyright police. Only thing, you know, I guess I'll say it straight out, is just I don't feel like dealing with copyright police. So if they start bugging us right from the beginning, sorry, man. Please accept the intention of me trying to do more for nothing. I don't want your tips. Don't want them. I want to give back. I'm serious. I want to give back. I don't want your tips. I'm not doing this for more. I don't want more. Okay? I want to give more. So please let me do that. For those of you who need to go to bed, of course we understand that. Andrew Earl's got auto parts to ship, and all of you, you know, we got our European friends who are busy and all. But I'll be back, and I just want to say thanks to all of you. Really, I appreciate it. You don't have to worry about me. I won't let the bastards get us down. That's never going to happen. I will keep calling bullshit when I need to call bullshit. So, all my West Coast peeps, if you're around, we can do a, I was going to say we can do a post-rock night, but post-rock are long songs, so we run the risks of getting thrown off. Mind you, I can look for 5-minute post-rock songs. I don't know. Look, I'm feeling chill, all right? I feel like getting high, and I feel like smoking a joint, and I feel like just absolutely chilling. So you're welcome to join us, and if you can't because you got to go to work, God bless you. You're necessary, and you're the guys that are keeping us going. So I salute you. Really, I do. You're my heroes. You're my fucking heroes. All right? This entire thing has put a lot of stress on all of us, and you guys are what's kept me sane. And if I was able to contribute towards that for you, then I am most happy to do that. So much love. So much for all of you. All right? I won't forget your kindness. Never. That you can count on. I can keep that promise pretty easily. See you in an hour.